Men and women are held to different standards in a number of areas. One of those is physical standards and levels of body fat. Whereas women can look pretty decent and fuckable at high body fat levels, men pretty much never do. High body fat on men is an absolute killer for their attractiveness. Being lean and decently muscular is crucial to look attractive to women. There are men who chase chubby women. BBW porn exists for men and is very popular. There is no equivalent for women. Women find fat men disgusting and sexually unappealing in all senses. You're probably higher body fat than you think. Do this test to see if you're fat. Stand naked in front of a mirror. If you can't see any part of your ABS without tensing, you're fat. I used to think I wasn't fat. I didn't have a beer belly like other men. I didn't have a double chin. I didn't have any obvious signs of fatness that you would associate someone with being fat. But I was still too fat to be attractive. My face was a bit puffy with baby fat on it. My pecs had a bit more fat than was ideal. I couldn't see any ABS unless I tensed. I could feel the fat on the inside of my thighs. I wasn't obese, but I wasn't lean enough to be considered sexually attractive. Now I try my hardest to keep my body fat to low levels. I realize that it's quite easy for me to put on fat or get a bloated look. This is especially true for any of you who are bulking up in the gym. There is no need to put on much fat. It makes you look unattractive. Even a man with a lot of muscle looks unattractive to women if he is above a certain level of body fat. Women want to see your muscles. They find that sexy. They do not want your muscles hidden under a layer of fat. It's better to be 170 pounds and reasonably lean, with ABS and other muscles showing, than be 200 pounds and have a fatter, bloated look. I thought the big bulky look would be attractive for women because I would see rugby guys getting laid. They just got laid because of mass amounts of pre-selection and confidence, not their bodies. I leaned down and girls in nightclubs started approaching me. Life-changing. Stay on a 500-calorie deficit while cutting, bulk on a 300-calorie surplus. Lower this number based on how long have you been working out. This covers 80% of what you need to successfully cut down to 11% body fat and bulk up at 16%. A range of body fat where you will both be healthy and look good. I became one of those leaner guys, and trust me, there was a big difference. When I finally got near the end of my big cut a few years ago, it was like I suddenly got into that top 20% of men that they talk about here. I was the top choice in the room. When I was bulky, I looked way bigger and had fewer guys chatting shit, but fewer girls would look at me. I remember cutting down and shaving my shitty stubble before going out one night. And that same night, for the first time, the girls in the club came up to me to speak, dance. From then on, it just became normal.